Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Shapiro. I'm a pediatrician and I'm the Senior Medical Director of Community Pediatric Programs, which is a collaboration between Montefiore Hospital System and the Children's Health Fund. And we are the flagship program of the Children's Health Fund.
And I'm Brett Stark. I'm the legal director of Terra Firma and co-founder, an attorney, a staff attorney at Catholic Charities, where we provide free immigration legal services to indigent New Yorkers in need.
Brett and I co-founded Terra Firma, which is a medical legal clinic for unaccompanied immigrant children, and we'll talk a little bit about who that population is. And I think part of that is just talking about, taking care of immigrant children in general and what are the sort of the key aspects of care that we as pediatricians or as healthcare providers should be thinking of. But I think we also wanted to bring in the very sort of unique nature of how medical works with legal for the mutual benefit of unaccompanied immigrant children.
When we talk to people about this program, one of the first things I always come back to is remembering one of my first days at Catholic Charities where I had a client and the judge had asked that he be enrolled in school, so as part of his case continuing. And so I called up a local clinic and I said, I have a child here that needs vaccinations in order to enroll in school. And they said, okay, sure, no problem, we'll bring him in, very accommodating, like most clinics of this type are in that sense. And they said, just be sure that he has a parent or guardian with him to sign all the relevant forms. And I said, that's not going to be possible, he's an unaccompanied immigrant child. And the response on the other end of the phone was, what's that? And so I think, in a way, just education is such an important and crucial role, because knowing what this population is, who unaccompanied children are, and how to deal with them in the health center. And I know you have thought very much about this and sort of intentionally and deliberately carved out a way that the clinic can absorb and respond to the medical and health needs of these patients. So I think that education and awareness is important. I think access to health insurance is another really important point. Holding aside the question of where people are even eligible for health insurance, which I think you can speak to better than I can, in New York State at least, unaccompanied immigrant children are eligible for health insurance when they're PRUCAL. And PRUCAL is a status that's available to a child who has a pending immigration application, to put it simply. So there may be many times when a child is eligible for health insurance and someone may not know that if they're not familiar with the PRUCAL laws and regulation. I think there's two animating principles that we talk about in Terra Firma. One is that we believe all children deserve access to health care, and number two is that all children deserve access to justice. And that's really sort of the fundamental idea and purpose that brings us together to collaborate in this way.